ultimately, dude, you're fine. You're okay. You're complete. You're whole. Sometimes you forget that. Sometimes you get caught up in your thoughts, in your perspectives that are very limiting and painful. And that's part of the human experience. That happens. You don't need to feel bad about that. We all do that. And, even the most enlightened beings, I can't speak for their experience, but they didn't get to where they were without going through that. So it's like, you can't avoid suffering. You can't avoid ever feeling small and vulnerable. But you know what? It can suck in the moment when you're trapped in it, when you don't see beyond it. It can suck. But when you're out of it and when you really just, I don't know, ponder life, at least this is how I see it, is that it's like, oh, it's actually kind of beautiful how this works. It's like we have such a vast array of experience. We have an opportunity to learn, to grow. It's not just this stagnant experience. There's not just like bliss. You know what I mean? It's more of like a movie. It's more of like there's an arc. There's a journey. There's ups and downs. And I think the deeper you go, you realize like ultimately nothing's really at stake. Relatively, yes. But if you come to know who you really are in your essence, you're like, oh, dude, I've always been fine and I always will be fine. And it's like from that place, it's easy to see, oh, this is actually kind of cool. We get to experience. We get to live. We get to play, It's like we're in a movie or we're acting out a movie. And not that it's like rehearsed, but it's just that like you don't know what's going to happen next. There's drama. There's fun. There's just such a variety of experience that you wouldn't get if existence is just stagnant, continuous bliss, which I mean, is not bad, but it's like, how cool is that? We get to live, we get to experience, we get to go on these character arcs, these journeys, and ultimately you realize, oh, it's more surface level. Like you're always fine. You're always going to be fine.